Vamos assistir um ensaio do Patrick. Let's go! Rehearsal. Are you nervous? I don't know. Anxious. Na verdade ele tá meio estressado porque a gente tá meio atrasado. Então temos que correr pra lá. Vamos, fui! Pronto, eu tô dentro do box office, é a bilheteria dos teatros. Adivinha só, eu me ofereci, eles usam o nosso sistema aqui, que eu trabalho, que o Patrick trabalha, que é uma empresa para sistemas de teatro. Isso aqui é um teatro comunitário, então tipo assim, não é aquela companhia de teatro que viaja o mundo e tal, é aquela coisa da cidade, aquela coisa bem menor, sabe? Então conta com ajuda, com doação de muitos lugares e as pessoas que vivem na cidade, elas dão maior apoio para a companhia de teatro da cidade. Então normalmente quem trabalha aqui na bilheteria é geralmente um dos atores da companhia de teatro. Só que essa peça que o Patrick está trabalhando, ela é uma peça que tem muita gente, muito ator, e todos os atores vão estar na peça. E eles estavam precisando de alguém para trabalhar aqui na bilheteria. E eles pediram para todo mundo e ninguém podia, pediram para as pessoas da empresa também, ninguém podia na empresa. Aí eu falei, olha, tô dentro, imagina, vai ser divertido pra caramba. Então eu, Fernando do Easy USA, vou estar rodando a bilheteria aqui todas as noites de quinta, sexta e sábado. E domingo. Não são todas, algumas noites vai vir uma moça aqui que também vai ajudar, pra eu não ter que trabalhar todos esses dias. Só que é um trabalho tranquilo, eu só tenho que vir aqui, trabalhar na abertura até uns 15 minutos depois que começou a peça e pum, acabou. Posso ir pra casa, senão vou ficar assistindo a peça todas as noites, né? Então é isso, o lugar aqui é extremamente pequeno. Olha o corredor pra eu chegar aqui. A porta é a metade de uma porta normal. Aí eu vou estar trabalhando ali dentro. Vocês viram no outro vídeo que eu tava passeando aqui em Hillsborough, que eu tinha filmado aqui a entrada do cinema. Aqui é a cidade, aí aqui tá o cinema. É o Venetian. Aqui ele lembra muito um cinema. Olá! Aqui a pipoca, os doces. Olha, bem aquele estilo de cinema que a gente via nos filmes. Olha que legal esse projetor aqui. Antigo, ele fica sempre aqui assim. Vamos ver se eles já começaram ali os... Eles estão agora tendo uma reunião antes do ensaio.
It is painfully slow. And in some... My response to your performance last night was that we were here and here, top and bottom. We need to be here and here.
Bom, agora eles foram lá pra trás, vão se preparar, vão se vestir e daqui a pouco começa. Tô subindo aqui no andar de cima onde fica o mezanino.
You could ask about getting the signs down there.
They're fine.
Great, okay, good.
Getting them back up, it's harder than getting them.
Yeah, and they don't need to go back up, right?
Right.
But no, it's not gonna crash. It
Halle Berry begged Billy Bob and Monsters Ball. Yes, I know. Light down. Halle Berry begged Billy Bob and Monsters Ball. I know. Say sorry.
Everyone, this is called the osteoporosis two-step. Everyone, the bone is connected to arthritis. I don't know why it's broken. Arthritis.
There was a sketch that Patrick Stewart did on Saturday.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
All the style, all the time, yes.
my mind up, that I would wind up, there's no wrong.
Certainly, madam. What shifts?
Rachel.
Difficult in your busy schedule to hang a sign up on the door. Please be so kind as to ask Mr. Kata or Mr. Shibosh or Miss Ritter to do it. And guess what? It's still not up. It's still not up.
Close means close. The sign is clear. I wish Mr. Hammerschmidt could be a little more clear in his meaning.
I told you not to argue with him.
Well, why shouldn't I? I don't know what's the matter with him.
And now I suppose you think you've helped by aggravating him even more.
I didn't make anything worse. It wasn't there already.
You know, he's been like this for days.
So why single?
Organ player?
Well, yes, of course, it was like classic film. Not one of these noisy new talking.
Oh yes, that explains it. I probably wasn't even born yet.
I suppose that's possible. How old are you now, Miss Ritter?
Well, that's a rather indiscreet question, but if you must know, 25.
Well, that doesn't add up.
Is that is bothering you? Stop pinching me, sheeposh. I slave away in this shop. Listen to her, sheeposh.
Leave me out of it.
Forgive me, your parents christened you Amelia. I suppose I'm to blame for that too.
Now you're going to attack my parents?
I'm sorry.
Oh, God, so now he's a gentleman.
What do you expect me to do? When every time I turn my back, I get a knife stuck in it.
Now listen to me, Miss.
Mr. Hammerschmidt. Not here. Miss Muldowney.
Mr. Hammerschmidt wanted on the phone.
Who is it? Oh, I push him, I punch him, I nudge him, I kick him, and still he has to have his say. He has to act accordingly. You deserve to be slapped, but good.
I can see.
And where have you been?
The Turkish baths?
And did you apologize?
Me? Oh yes. I apologize.
That was the correct thing to do. Tell me about the girl. Tell me about your one true love.
What for?
What for? Do you love her or don't you?
Do I love her?
I don't know. What does that got to do with anything?
Love her! She said she had the letters.
Did she show them to you?
She did better than that. She quoted from them.
Like what, for instance?
For instance, that I loved her more than Romeo loved Juliet.
Anyone could have written that.
More than Troilus loved Cressida.
Okay, that's a bit more unusual.
Like Abelard loved Eloise.
Did you write that too?
Yes.
All in the same letter?
Yes.
Oh my God. She loves you?
Well, of course she loves me. Haven't you been listening?
Yes, but I'm afraid I don't understand a bit of it. All I know is if I stand here talking to you another minute longer, then...
Morning, Mr. Sheeper.
We're going to have a nice white Christmas after all. Looks like...
The same to you, Mr. Sheeposh, and to your whole family.
Shall we walk as far as the square together?
Of course.
Vocês acharam? Demais, né? Demais. Nossa, e é bem a peça perfeita, assim, pra essa coisa de espírito natalino e tal, assim. É o show de Natal, né? Ele vai acontecer até o dia 23 de dezembro. Então, putz, eu até olhei já no sistema ali e dia 23 já tá quase lotado. Imagina que divertido, assim, sabe? Não é na véspera, né? Um dia antes da véspera, vir com a família e tal, assistir uma peça gostosa dessa, assim. Demais, demais mesmo. Eu adorei, porque agora eu assisti a peça inteira, eu não tinha assistido ainda, eu só sabia as linhas, né? Eu nunca tinha visto o Patrick atuando, eu já tinha visto às vezes algumas filmagens e tal, mas nunca ao vivo. E, putz, ele me surpreendeu, assim, demais. Demais mesmo. Ele incorpora o personagem muito bem. Ótimo ator. Quem morar aqui em Portland e assistir o canal, quem principalmente morar aqui em Hillsborough, fica mais fácil ainda para vir aqui pro show. Então ainda dá tempo, tem muitos dias com muitas Tem bastante lugar, tem lugar para todo mundo. Eu vou deixar um link na descrição também de como é que você pode fazer para comprar o seu ingresso online. Gente, que legal! Vamos conhecer aqui um pouquinho do backstage. Now they are cleaning all of the snow.
Yeah, they clean up all the snow and recycle it, most of it, I think. See that white thing up there? That's the trough that the snow was in. It's a lift that they can get up to the lights with. This is actually a movie screen, because the theater is prepared to do movies here too. We have very little backstage space here. This is the bigger side of the stage. That was the gunshot that was supposed to happen at the end of Act 1.
Oh yeah?
That didn't happen. These are the big speakers for movie theater speakers. And this is one of the two ways down to the dressing room. You can go from either side. So we can go down here.
Vamos ao dressing room, aos camarins.
Small, each cast writes and signs all their names.
Wow.
So each show is written on here. There's Dangerous Liaisons that I directed. The Importance of Being Earnest.
You directed this one?
Yeah, I directed that.
Wow, in 2012?
Here's my signature from The Importance of Being Earnest. It's the first show I did with the company.
Patrick Spike. Awesome.
So, The Mystery of Irma Beth I directed. Farndale Avenue Christmas Carol I was in.
Directed this one too. Farndale Avenue Christmas.
Decent down here. So
This is the ladies.
Ladies' dressing room.
Okay, just a quick pick.
It's just all their clothes and their shoes and their hair and their makeup. There's a storage closet in that room too, where all the valuable or dangerous props would get locked up. The men's room is over here. There's a lot of us in here. There's like 7 guys in this show.
Wow.
So we all have to get ready in here, which is pretty cramped. So that's my space. I stake out the end space.
Here?
Yeah. I have my little fan to try and cool myself off.
Oh yeah.
Because I get so
Cool off
hot.
here.
I'm wearing like 4 layers of clothing at all times. And I just have, my base costume is there, and then all my coats and stuff are actually upstairs on this wing. So I'll take you up to this other side and you can see that.
This way leads us to Mr. Hammerschmidt office.
So this is the entrance when we walk in from the street. We go all the way across the back and then around. Ring the bell, come in.
This is Mr. Hammerschmidt office.
Yeah, this is just a door and no room.
Oh yeah. Here, let me show you.
So one way goes into the office, the other way goes into the stock room.
This is the office. Office.
And this room is not very good for sound, so we have to talk very loudly.
Yeah, I noticed.
Because it just it's
sound
built
there.
more for movie theater sound, so it's more all the fabric and everything, it dampens the sound rather than projecting it. So we have to work very hard.
Então é isso, gente. Esse vlog vai ficando por aqui. Não deixa de deixar aquele like, compartilha e até o próximo vídeo. Falou!